Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. It's Athens facing the home team. A look at the starting group for Athens. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 spot. Osman kicks to Nunn. The offensive rebound. And a missed layup. Now, here's Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Here's Lucas. The 3-pointer off the mark. On the wing, Bellinelli. Out of bounds, Athens takes possession. And here's a look at the power rankings now that we've gotten into February. Plenty of data to considering to go on. And you take a look at this home team, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
I think for Athens, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
It's hauled in by Athens. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can. Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
He dialed that one up from long distance.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Nunn. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Sangelia, and he throws it down hard with 1 hand.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Nunn. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Hyder off target with his 3. Now, here's Nunn. He's tightly guarded. Rebound by Shingelia. 1:58 left here in the first quarter. Hyder. A 3-pointer, no good.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Got that one up quick. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That is his first foul of the game. Tucker inside, defended by Nunn. There's the pick. Fires from deep.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And here comes Bellinelli leading the fast break. And he makes good on the layup.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
Now, here's Nunn. Guarded by Tucker. Nunn, that's good.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Bellinelli. And the shot goes in.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Zangelia. Tucker with the ball. Nunn grabs the board.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Kept alive. The tray. Rebound by Zangelia.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
No good from the wing. There's Lucas. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Athens leads by 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Athens?
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
We've got Courtney, and it's Morgan in at the point. And for Athens, pass to Courtney. Inside. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurtsevin with it. Brown outside. From deep. That one, no good. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That's in. And the Athens lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket for Morgan. And here is Athens now. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Courtney. He's covered by Grant. And that one drops for him. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Brown. Takes it off the glass. Brown's got his first points of the night. Here's Morgan. Takes a 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Athens leading by 3. Left side, Grant. Down low. To the wing right side. It's intercepted. And now Athens on the break. And that one, good. Now it's a 5-point Athens lead.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's the triple. Courtney, that's good. Courtney's got 5.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. On Wednesday and then on Tuesday.
You know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
That's it. And the Athens lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket for Morgan.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Now here's Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Driving in, and he banks in the layup. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Morgan the pass to Hackett. 1:41 left to play here in the half. He gets it in there.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Pass to Grant. Misses in close. Here's Courtney. He's covered by Brown. And so they foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Courtney. He has 5. 1:11 left in the first half. 5 on the clock. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. 1:04 left now here in the second. It's Brown on the wing. He's got 6. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. From past the arc. Here's Zizic. Courtney, the pass to Morgan. Here's Courtney. Offensive rebound. And slammed in for 2.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And so Brown will bring it up for Athens. It's a 3-point game. 27 seconds left in the first half of the game. Yurtsevin, no good.
Does what he has to do to avoid the block, but hard to stay in control when you change your shot.
Tipped away. To the middle. And he converts the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Brown outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Leading by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Well, and guys, the team at the top of the rankings has a target on its back. How does that affect their performance?
I don't know. Speaking of talk.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the home team. Depp, thanks for spending half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. To the paint. Pass to Tucker. There's the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Clyburn. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
And for Athens.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Zangelia. He's covered by Grant. And here is Bellinelli. Here's Tucker. He takes it in, and Tucker slams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And for Athens, here's Zangelia. Athens getting their last shot to go. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Yurtsevin with the rebound. Yurtsevin's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Home team foul. Shengelia. First personal foul. First team foul.
Snatched away.
Athens foul call. 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Athens trails by 4. Grant outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by Shengelia. Shengelia's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but he's also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Tucker, and Tucker slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Brown outside. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance. And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
4th personal foul.
That's good from Tucker. Here's Brown. He's got 8. 1:49 left in the third. Here's the break. Clyburn. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
That shot wide open.
3 points.
He's got 7.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Pass to Tucker. Wants to get it to Bellinelli and does. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he makes the first. That one is no good. Athens trails by 12. Here's Grant. And the layup is good. Grant's got 5 points so far.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Yurtsevin with the rebound. It's stolen. Inside. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
They set the pick. Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Pass to Yurtsevin. He can't get that one to fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up by 12. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, the head coach for Athens talked to his team during that timeout. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We've got Zizic, and it's Morgan in the point guard. Nunn looking around. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Zizic passes to Morgan. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Not an easy finish in that kind of traffic. I don't care how close you are to the bucket.
Has to coordinate. Here's Zizic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Jacks up a 3. And it's Zizic with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Zizic has got 4 points this quarter.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Back to Hernan Gomez. Up again. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Defended by Nunn. Here's Courtney. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Pass to Morgan. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Nunn. Out on his own on the break. Will it go? Watches the slam dunk finish. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
To the right side. 1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Courtney. They get it back. Just 5 on the clock. Hackett, the pass to Morgan. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and That's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Right there!
Hackett, the pass to Morton. Here's the three. The three. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Pick off in midair. Here's Courtney. From outside, off the mark. And here is Athens now. Here's Slukas. His three-pointers off the mark.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Poked loose. To the inside. Slukas passes to Hernan Gomez. Here's Osman. Hits it from three-point range.
For three.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Here's Courtney. Here's Hackett. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Some good moments throughout this one, but
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Back to Tucker. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
About a minute played here so far in the first. It's stolen. Pass to Bellinelli. Left side, Tucker. The shot that time not on target. Now here's Hayes. Here's Ward. From the arc. Offensive rebound. The jumper from the wing off target.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. That one doesn't drop. And here's Hayes. From deep. Pass to Ward. Puts up a deep three. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
And that misses. That would have put him up. From downtown. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Yep, that one goes. Tucker inside. Yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. 7 points in the game.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Ward. He's scoreless. There's a screen. Puts it up. For 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Right side, Tucker. Driving to the basket. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. Check by Tucker. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The 3 is up. He can't get it to go.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
There's 21 seconds left in the first. Hayes with a screen. There's the 3. Ooh, poked away. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. It could go. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up by 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
launches it from deep. They set the screen. He takes it in, and the shot goes down.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
That won't fall. Can't drop his first one.
He loved to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Was unable to do so.
To the left side wing. Six to shoot. From deep three-point land. The long distance three is buried.
3 points.
He's got 5.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Morgan. Takes the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The home team on D. It's a 5-point game. And there's the screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And he drives in. That one drops for him.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Hamas. Just 5 on the clock. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
They set a pick. 1:51 left in the first half.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Team foul.
1:50 left in the second. And it's blocked. Up the floor. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. He's off on the first.
2 shots.
Good on the second one. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the second quarter. The 3 hits the trifecta.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
There's the triple. And they recover it. Nails it from 3. 9 points in the game.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
40 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Morgan. And the 3 off target. Just 5 to shoot. There's the drive. 12 seconds left to play in the half. Second chance shot. Can't get the layup.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. They're up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. Count it. Good.
Love the old school finger roll. It's just a graceful move.
From behind the arc. Can't hit that one. Here's Ward. Still no points. For the tie. And it's good on the layup. It's a tie ball game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Tucker drives it in. It's intercepted. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Ball stolen. Down low. Played it in with a nice touch off. Window.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Check by Tucker. Hayes with a screen on Tucker. Gets the three to fall. He's got 7.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Check by Tucker. The layup off target.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Tucker's got his second basket of the game. Tucker's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Check by Tucker. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The teardrop. That one is off. Here's Bellinelli. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Tucker. Six on the shot clock. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the third. 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Check by Tucker. Takes a 3. Counted from distance.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. They set the screen. Shot clock at 5. Off target from outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Hayes. Ward passes to Hayes. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. It's hauled in by Bellinelli. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
Taking 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Check by Tucker. Pass to Ward. To the wing, right side. Lays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Right side, Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Substitution on the court.
The visitors with the ball, trailing by 2. 2 on the clock. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure.
The previous play is under review.
Oh, may not decide the game. You always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
From deep three-point range, they get it back. Five to shoot. Second shot opportunity. with the clock winding down. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Defensive.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Morgan. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And there's a pick. Launches a three. Zizic with the rebound.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Drives to the hoop. Soft touch off the glass. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
Team foul. At the line.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Clock at 6. Takes it inside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Seemed extremely focused on that hoop the whole way. You could see it in his eyes. Was not going to be denied.
That one goes. Count it.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
There's a screen. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Morgan missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
To the wing on the left. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Lets it fly. Morgan with the rebound.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Over to the wing. They set the pick. From the baseline. He can't hit that time. To the inside. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter. Missed it, even after all of those chances. Can't hit from in close until they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
32 seconds left in the fourth. There's a screen. And the shot is good off the backboard.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
On top of the three, you're also going to give him the and one? Just bad defense all the way around.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
At the line for two, Morgan.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Now that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was in the balance.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Ward. Hernan Gomez covering. And he dunks it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now, here's Nunn. Here he goes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that. Assisted buckets, every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
It's good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Ward. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Hayes. 4 on the clock. Here's the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. One-on-one fast break. Pass to Ward. Hayes the pass to Ward. Defended by none. Down low, side, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And here's the fast break. Here's Ward. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Ward's got 7 points.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Now, here's none. Here's Osman. Athens with another miss.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Ward the pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
To end the run. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. He has 6.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at Athens. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And you know right now for the visiting team, they love the situation they're in right now. Playing very well, but looking ahead, they know there's still a lot left to prove.
Right wing. There's a good screen. Over to the wing. Launches it. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Here's Nunn. Takes it inside. It's rebounded by Hayes. Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
There's Lucas. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's the teardrop. And he sinks the layup.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And here's Hernan Gomez outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Driving to the basket, and it's blocked. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Up 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Brown inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got his first basket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Watsura. Low. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Athens trails by 5. They swipe it. Here's Hamas. Here's Watsura. Out left to the wing. Low. He's covered by Grant. Shot clock at 5. Low. Misses from short range. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Inside. A kick out to Brown. Got loose. And they're pushing it up. It's hauled in by Athens. And here they come. And that one is hammered home.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Grant. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Here's Watsura. Nothing on the board. Pass to Hamas. Shoots the 3. Traps in the tray.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Brown outside. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Low. Offline with his 3. Athens trails by 8. Grant dishes to Brown. Grant kicks to Yurtsevin. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Low. He's covered by Brown. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. Takes it off the glass. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Pass to Watsura. Low. He's covered by Brown. Here's Hamas. Out to the right wing. Watsura drills it from outside. Watsura's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Athens trails by 11. Grant goes in. Can't connect from short range.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Here's Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal fouls.
Brown taking 2 shots.
And this is the
review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the technical free throw is good. Athens on D. They trail by 14.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Athens shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
No good on the last second attempt there. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. They lead by 12. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello, everybody.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off.
Now let's take a moment. That is more than enough of...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So it's the visitors now, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the three, the small forward. He's in the post. Defended by none. And there's the drive.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
They get it again. Hernan Gomez in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
They set the pick. Hernan Gomez covering. 6 to shoot. No good on the triple. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Nunn passes to Osman. Ripped away. And they're running. Pushing it up. And Hayes throws it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Snatched up. Slukas passes to Nunn.
Away team foul. Number 1. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second shot opportunity. Good on the shot.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. They set the pick for three. It's hauled in by Athens.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Over in the corner, Osman. Now, here's Nunn. Defense right on him. Shot clock at 6. Lets the three fly. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Hayes the pass to Ward. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. A three-pointer, no good. Athens trails by 12. Here's Slukas. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
2 minutes.
Pass to Ward. A minute 50 left of the third.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
That's tipped. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Defended by none. Carries it from three-point range.
And that's a huge shot there. The three-pointer and the foul. Not the kind of defensive play they were hoping for.
1:14 left here in the third quarter. Covered by Hayes, and he drops it in from the low post. Here's Ward. He has 7. And it's blocked. Here's Osman. Three-pointer. The shot missing. Osman's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Finished off the break. He's got 7.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
This one for 3.
And nothing's been easy for them, especially in this half.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. That one good for 2. Athens trails by 18.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
That's good by Hernangomez. Defended by none. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's none in at the point guard.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Pass to Hernangomez. Back to none. Goes up the baseline. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Count that one.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Hernangomez passes to Osman. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lucas. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Hummus. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Low, defended by none. Offensive rebound. Here's Watsura. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And that one's good. Osman.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Pass to Hummus. Low. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Athens trails by 18. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point land.
Here's Watsura. Low. Misses the three. And so it's none with it. He brings it up for Athens. Slukas. No good with the triple.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And here's Hernan Gomez outside. That one's not going to go. Hernan Gomez has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Well, Stan, I know you made the transition from college to the NBA as a coach and were successful, but how hard is that transition for the players to go from college to the pros?
It's an incredible transition, Kevin. In college, let's think about it. The very best teams may have 2 or 3 NBA caliber players. You know how many NBA players are on NBA teams? 15 of them. And the pace of the game, everything happens faster, so all of your reads and decisions have to happen faster. That's what I think takes the time more than the skills themselves.
Low. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Stolen away. There's the pick. Launches it. Cans it from downtown.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
To the right side. Here's Hernan Gomez. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Slukas passes to none. His three-pointers off the mark.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This crowd was stunned.
A great way to finish the week strong. Friday afternoon, live on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's in there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Bellinelli. Three-pointer, no good. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, here's what the head coach for Athens told me earlier. He's focused on what they need to do to stop James Harden, saying they need to be aggressive defensively without putting him on the line. Once he starts racking up the freebies, the game slows down, he gets into a rhythm, and from there, it's a domino effect.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Now here's Nunn. Puts up a three. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Tucker against Nunn. And there's the screen. The three is up. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. It doesn't go for him.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Tucker driving inside and slam dunk by Tucker.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Athens shooting their first free throw this game.
At the line for one.
And the technical free throw is good. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Tucker against Nunn. Here's Osman. Drills it from deep.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
A deep three. The rebound by Nunn. In transition, here they come. There's a screen. Fires the three. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
And here comes the break. There's the block. And he slams it in one-handed.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, he buries it from three.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 5.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Bellinelli. Three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Hernan Gomez. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. 54 seconds left to play in the first. And Tucker pulls it down.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Offensive board. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 5 on the clock. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Lets it go from deep. No good there. And so it's Athens with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about Athens here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Here's Grant. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Pass to Brown. The three. Here's your 7. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. And for Athens, jacks up a 3. And it's Morgan missing. Athens leading by 3. And here's Brown for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. On the take. And he makes it on the layup.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Athens. From deep. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Defended by Brown. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Grant, right side. Brown finds your 7. No good on the 3. Defended by Brown. Out to the right wing. Here's Morgan. He's covered by Grant. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. All right, a chance to check out the upcoming schedule for Athens. On Tuesday, then on Thursday. And so it's Athens with it. Outside, Brown. Three-pointer. And another miss by Athens.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Athens.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Pass to Morgan. Inside. 4 on the clock. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Left side, Brown. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Out to the wing. Here's the pick. Pass to Morgan. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Morgan's got 7.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half of this one. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Offense foul call. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Grant with a steal. Outside, Brown. Yes, it's good. Brown's got 7 now in this quarter.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Brown's gone 50% from the field. 3 out of 6. To the middle. Here's Zizic. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. It's Brown on the wing. He's got 7. That's tipped. They get it again. He's covered by Grant. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. On offense, here is Athens. For 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Count it.
Assistant, Morgan.
7 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside, Brown launches it. And no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Athens up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And we welcome you to, hey, have you guys cast your all-star votes yet?
Oh, I'm online right now. Loading it up, Ernie. Got to get my picks in.
Yeah, me. The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned.
Glad you could join us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Tucker against Nunn. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Tucker taking 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. On offense, here is Athens. They set the pick. This one for 3. The shot off that time.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Lays it up and banks it in. And so it's Athens with it. Let's go with a 3. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And they're pushing it up. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Tucker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second team foul. At the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
So he gets them both. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Hernan Gomez. For 3. Sinks the tray. Give him 8.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Inside. Here's Bellinelli. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Bellinelli's gone 1 for 4 from the field. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Back to Osman. And that one drops for him. Osman's got 5 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Down low. Bellinelli. And the layup is good off the glass.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Driving in. Count that bucket. A tight game here in Milwaukee. From deep. Over to the left wing. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Back to Osman. Here's Hernan Gomez. The kick out to Nunn. Pass to Osman. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
1:51 left in the third quarter. Goes up on the baseline. Tucker, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Goes up on the wing, and they pick up 2. And it's a 7-point Athens lead.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Bellinelli. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8 points now.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Osman. Give him 8 points now. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. On offense, here is Athens. They lead by 1. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. Kept alive. Pass to Osman. The 3. Fires in the triple. Osman's got 8 points in the quarter.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Releases. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Assist from Shengelia.
5 ticks left in the third quarter. That one no good. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's Athens. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Back to Tucker. The rebound by Osman. Athens leading by 4. And for Athens, launches a 3. The offensive rebound. Perfection. Beautiful stroke.
In the first half, they shot a little over 30% from the field. But since the break, they've really managed to improve in that area.
And so it's Athens with it. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play. Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Morgan's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Back to Hernan Gomez. And another miss by Athens.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
On offense, here is Athens. 4-point game.
Away team ball.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. They set the pick. Here's Morgan. Offline with a 3. Athens leading by 4. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Athens?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Morgan's got 5 points now this quarter.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Basket counts.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Pass to Zizic. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in. He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Here's Morgan. Nunn defends to the left wing. Off target from 3-point range. Athens leading by 4. The pull-up. Hernan Gomez. The pass to Nunn. From the arc. On target from range. 19 points in the game.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Picked it. Minute 32 left in the final quarter. Pass to Osman. And here's Hernan Gomez. Fires top of the key. Morgan with the rebound.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
59 seconds left in the final quarter. Zizic with the rebound. They need to rally in a big way, Grant, if they want to stage a real comeback.
NBA, they better do it soon because the window is definitely closing.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Now Grant. Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, Grant throws it down.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Morgan. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Athens. Grant outside. And so it's Athens winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side.
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Goes up. And he misses the fast break layup. Bellinelli is covering. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
No good on that one.
Number 1. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Pass to Singelia. Now, here's Tucker. 5 on the clock. Bellinelli with the 3. Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Lets it go. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
A nice shot by Tucker. And so here's the home team. 4-point game. From past the arc. A shot off that time. And they're moving it up. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Hayes. There's the screen. No good, unable to end this run. And here's Tucker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Good on the triple.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a 3-pointer. That's a bad decision.
And he can't jam it through. Pass to Hayes. Here's Ward. Six on the shot clock. It's tipped. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Bellinelli for 3. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. I now send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, Coach told me the key is to stay disciplined on defense, especially when guarding James Harden. He said James is special offensively. He's a master at manipulating defenses and drawing fouls. So, of course, they don't want to give him easy points at the foul line. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Ward. No scoring in this one. It's stolen by Bellinelli. To the middle, here's Sangelia, and he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And he drives in. Guarded by Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the layup. Knocks it loose. Seconds left in the first quarter. Clyburn. The three-pointer is right on target. 6 points for him.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
With the drive, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And here's Tucker. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 6. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
They set the screen. There's the drive. Pass to Watsura. 5 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. On Sunday, then on Thursday.
And Kevin, things could get ugly for this team during this road stretch. They just haven't had the same focus nor execution that we've seen from them when they're at home.
Here's Courtney. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. We've got Zizic, and it's Morgan in at the point. Here's Watsura. The tray. Connects from three-point range. Thomas has got his first 3 points of the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. To the paint, the steal. We've got Courtney, and it's Hackett in at the 3 spot. There's the pick. Driving inside.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
2 shots. The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Pass to Hummus. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Inside. Missed inside. Here's Hamas. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Low, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. That one is off.
Low, taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hackett. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Driving the lane. Low. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
They grab their own miss. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. 1:36 left in the first half of basketball. Off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Hackett. That 3 off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
1:06 left to play here in the second quarter. There's the steal. And here's the fast break. Moving it up. Off with the layup.
Away team foul. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Out to the right wing. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Going inside.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction. Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
There's a screen. Low. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. That shot off the mark. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man. Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
That'll do it for our show.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now, here's Tucker. He's guarded closely. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That's good from Tucker.
For the away team.
Both free throws good from Tucker. Bellinelli is covering. Right wing from outside the arc. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Over to the wing for the lead. A shot that time, not on target.
Home team foul. Hayes. First personal foul. Second team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Tucker inside. Now Bellinelli. He has yet to score.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times. And that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Here's Ward. Back to Hayes. Lock at 6. Side. Good on the three-point shot.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
On the wing, Bellinelli. Now, here's Tucker. Defense is right there.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for the away team.
That's good from Tucker.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Tucker. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Basket good. 8 points for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bellinelli with it. Kleiber. It's rebounded by Hayes. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Three-pointer. And Hayes throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Now, here's Tucker. Tight defense on him. The shot by Bellinelli. No good. Bellinelli is covering. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Just 5 to shoot. Side. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
Here's the screen. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
There's 1:34 left to play in the third. For the three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first. The Achilles heel of this team right now, turnovers.
Their offense is really clicking.
And yeah, I can see them adding even more points.
Bellinelli is covering. It's stolen by Bellinelli. Clyburn. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 8.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Guarded by Tucker. Out to the wing. Six on the shot clock.
It'll be a turnover. The ball goes to the away team.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. In the corner, it's Bellinelli. 19 seconds left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 5. Now, here's Tucker. He's guarded close. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Into the lane. To the wing right side. And we've reached the end of the third. Up 6. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
So we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So he gets them both. Here's Morgan. We've got Zizic, and it's Courtney in at the 2 guard. Ball's knocked loose. Down low. Zizic passes to Hackett. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Zizic, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Let's see if they can extend their lead to double digits.
And no reason to think they can't, the way they're going.
Here's Watsura. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And the shot is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Zizic. Pass to Courtney. Back to Zizic. Lets it go with the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Here's Watsura. To the inside. They set the pick. Low. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And after only making 35% of their shots in that first half, they are slowly getting into a groove here in the second.
Courtney, the pass to Hackett. Driving inside. Watsura with the rebound.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Pass to Hummus. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Not everything fell for them in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Hackett, the pass to Morgan. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Shot clock at 6. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Pass to Zizic. Here's Morgan. Releases. Obraza with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to the away team.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The three. A nice shot by Morgan.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
There's a good screen. Pass to Obraza. Five to shoot. Low. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Morgan. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Hayes. Guarded closer. Here's Ward. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, you look up at the scoreboard. The time remaining, this game is effectively over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
Here's Hayes. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Hayes. 2 shots.
Hayes hits them both. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morgan. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Plays it up and banks it in. And so they get the victory here at home. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens.
NBA, one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Hernan Gomez. The three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
To the right side. Pass to Ward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's Ward. He's covered by Yurtseven. Pass to Ward. Lets it go from deep, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Yurtseven. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here they come with numbers in transition. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Ward. Soft touch off the glass. Ward's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
They set a pick to the wing, right side. 6 to shoot. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
They need this. Sends it home from three-point land.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. 5 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And here they come. Pass to Hayes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one. That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
A minute 22 left in the opening quarter. And finished off by Hayes.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Hernan Gomez, no good. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Athens trails by 10. Lets the 3 fly. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. And the foul on Omer Yurtseven. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
40 seconds left now in the first quarter.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Now Hernan Gomez. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. .23 seconds left in the first quarter. They get the rebound. From outside the arc. And another miss by Athens. Hayes with a screen. Puts up a deep 3. That shot is off. Up in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. They're up by 10. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor for Athens. Offensive rebound. Pass to Brown. There's the triple. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Out to the right wing. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Brown. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Defended by Brown. Just 5 on the clock. It's deflected. In transition. And that one is stuffed right through.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
Athens foul call. Number 26. First personal foul. First team foul.
Defended by Brown. Here he goes. Shots blocked. Outside Nunn. Fires for 3. Doesn't go for him. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Nunn defends. Clock at 6. Off with the layup.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Tries again. Pass to Brown. The 3 is up. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Athens shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. The home team calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Defended by Brown. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. To end the drought. He's off on that one. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
Sinks that one from the post.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Driving inside and rejected. From behind the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And now a 3-point Athens lead. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Athens.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And there's the screen. And there's the drive. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
A minute 6 left in the first half. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul, second
on Tuesday, then on Monday.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
On offense, here is Athens. They're on a 15-3 run. To the inside. Fires the 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Pass to Nunn. Here's the 3. Drains the triple. Nunn's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
They were ice cold in the first quarter, but they got through it, and they're settling in now and starting to find some good shots.
Here's Hummus. That 3's off the mark. Athens leading by 5. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Athens shooting their second and third shots at the line here. First one falls for him.
Number 44, taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And he gets that one. Nunn's got 5 points.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Bank it in off the glass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
One second left. And that one is hammered home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And so it's Athens closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Took them a while to find their rhythm, but they're rolling now and could win this going away. Back after this.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened yet.
Next on the docket. And that's it for halftime.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Athens leading by 7. Pass to Osman. Jacks up a 3. And Ward pulls it down. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And for Athens, he got a piece of it. Got a piece of it. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
On the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 9.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Chalk up 2 there.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
90 seconds into the second half now.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Five to shoot. Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Osman. Drops in the layup for 2. Osman's got his first basket of the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Ward. The floater. And he lays it up and in.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Back to Hernan Gomez. And there it is for him.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And he dunks it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Osman. They grab their own miss. Hernan Gomez, no good. Hernan Gomez has gone just 1 of 6 shooting so far. He's covered by your 7. There's a screen. Out to the right wing. Drives to the hoop. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Both shots good from the stripe. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Ward. He's got 10. For the lead. Drops in the 3. Give him 8.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Pass to Osman. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Will it go? And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Ward on the take. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
They get it back. Here's 7.
Home team foul. Ward. First personal foul. First team foul.
30 seconds left in the third. Puts up a 3. And Ward pulls it down. Ward's got 4 rebounds now. Hayes, the pass to Ward. There's a screen. He takes it in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
C. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And for Athens, Osman's gone 1 of 5 from the field. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Nunn defends.
What's the rule?
Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's off on the layup.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And here's Brown for 3. That shot off. Brown's gone 2 of 7, struggling a bit. Poke loose. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Shooting for Athens, number 44. 2 shots.
And even with
the video review under NBA rules, 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Second chance shot. The shot no good. Athens trails by 6. And Picks that one up and powers it through.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Pass to Hamas. From downtown, it's hauled in by Athens. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes.
They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
And Athens calls time here. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. The head coach for Athens had some instructions for his guys during the break. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Ward. Now Hayes. Here's Ward. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Brown. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They get exactly the matchup they want inside, and it gives them the biggest bucket of the game.
And it's tied up with that one.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's a screen. Shot clock at 6.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Fires it. This is the jumper.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver. And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Defended by Brown. Shot clock at 5. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
And Hayes comes to help. Over to the wing. He's defended by Hayes. And there's the turnover. Pass was out of bounds.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
.107 left to play in the fourth. Here's the pick. There's the drive. Drills it from deep.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
And stolen by Nunn. And they're on the run. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
40 seconds left in the game. And another miss by Athens. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Comes up empty down low.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6.
26. Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. It's stolen. Here we go. And here's Brown for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. And And he drives in.
Number 44, first personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you gotta hit your free throws.
Fires away from way outside. And so they get the victory here at home. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.